did you realize there was a fire?
So I had picked up the passenger, Brandon. I did some Uber stuff, and so I picked him up, and we were just talking about, you know, what he does for a living, what I do for a living. We were talking technology. So I dropped him off, and he was like, let me go into the building. And so we said, hey, let's stay in contact. It's like, fine. So we exchanged numbers and everything. And so I said, let me step out of the car and stretch a little bit. So when I stretched, I happened to, like, you know, stretching, and happened to look up, and I saw an orange light. I was like, oh shit, there's a fire.
Right.
So Brandon, the passenger, immediately ran into the building, and I don't know what he did because I'm not familiar with the building. I'm not familiar with the area, so I took out my phone and started calling. I dialed 911. I got fire, but I didn't know the location. Passenger Brandon, okay? It took about 3 to 5 minutes for the fire department to get here. Now let me be clear, fire department guys were amazing. These first responders, they were amazing. They came here, there was chaos and everything else like that. They got into their gear and ran into the building. Prior to that, Brandon, who lives there, first floor, he's just a resident, he ran up the steps. He lives on the first floor. So he didn't even look at his apartment. He ran up, I don't know, 4 or 5 flights and started banging on the doors. I would say, you know, if not for us, you know, like Uber would have, this happened at 1:10 a.m. Who's up? Who's around?
Now, did you see people coming out of the building, streaming out of the building?
I saw people coming after, like, there was like a big chaos because as he banged on the doors, people started coming out. And the fire guys started running in. So, you know, we thought, because Brandon thought that he heard someone screaming from the apartment. I was like, I don't know about that. Couldn't take it, I backed off. But as I understand that, you know, there was nobody in the apartment. But I don't know, I heard that from a Newark police officer. So you'd have to check that with the fire department. But, I mean, the time that I looked at the timestamp, it was 1:09 a.m. That's when I, like, you know, closed everything out. And I said, we just started talking. And again, it was spontaneous. I'm sorry.
Did you see anybody come down the fire escape at all?
No, I didn't see anybody coming down the fire escape. I saw folks coming out of the front of the building.
Okay.
And, you know, and then different, like, I was banging on doors over here because I didn't know where I was. So, and basically, you know, he woke up the neighborhood. Everybody really came out when the fire department came out. Brandon did what he did, but that's like, you know, first time and so on and so forth, arousing people, and he did a great job. The fire department, they did a great job, and they're still doing a great job. Not, you know, no corny stuff or anything else like that. I saw what I saw. There's a couple other people who live in the building who would testify to everything that I just told you.
And can I get your name?
My name is Dallas Plummer.
Can you spell that, please?
Plummer.
And your first name, Dallas?
Dallas, it's my real name.
Dallas, like the city.
As in Texas, yeah.
Got it. Dallas, thank you.